Hi everybody, I am Dr. Elizabeth Hennington, or Beth Hennington is what I go by, and I just wanted to introduce myself to you kind of in a face-to-face format and talk about some of the things that we're going to be doing in this class. I know that for some of you an online class is pretty new, and it's a little bit different than your face-to-face class. You don't quite get to ask questions when exactly you want to. But I am pretty timely, and so I will get back to your questions and answer them the best that I can in usually pretty quickly, usually within 12 hours. But I like to give myself a little leeway, 24 hours, just in case something else is going on. I have several courses going right now, and you guys are one of them, Exceptionality, and I'm really excited to be teaching this course in particular because I have a strong background in special education, and that's what my doctorate degree is in. And so to be able to teach administrators, those of you that maybe haven't had as much special ed background as you need to go forward and be, a great administrator. And some of you have been in special ed for quite some time and understand and know the process of this. So this will be possibly a review for you and maybe some new exciting activities that you hadn't considered as far as administration goes. So I really like the discussion forums because that allows us to kind of talk in a manner, kind of a collaborative manner, so that you can kind of get to know each other. You can hear another perspective. General ed will hear special ed will hear general ed. We have experienced teachers, we have not so experienced teachers, but we have a wide variety of experiences that we can share and learn from. And so I love the discussion forums. I would like you to try to add a little bit of background, research, information from your text. I don't just want your opinions and experiences. I want you to take it up a notch, and I want you to find some peer-reviewed research, maybe from the LCU library, that confirms what you believe, that this is a better way of doing things or not a better way of doing things, and information from your textbook as you go through and read it. So you want to make sure and cite those in the bottom of your discussions. I'll be looking for this, the citations that you're using. So we have several enrichment activities that I've planned for us, and the IRIS module is a fantastic program that Vanderbilt has gone through and developed for teachers, for administrators, for families, and it really, there is so much information on this website that you can use to train teachers if you have problems in certain areas or situations, especially with diverse families. They can go and they can learn from these IRIS modules. I also have Misunderstood Minds assignment. I don't know if you've seen those videos. They're all on the website, or at least most of them. It's a very fascinating take on what it's like to be inside of the mind of a child diagnosed with special needs. And then last but not least, on your enrichment activities are interviews with administrators. So for you to go forward and find 3 administrators to actually talk to about some of the concerns they have in the area of special education is, I think, a really good way to get out there and see, okay, what is the real world like, not just textbook information or research. So you also have quizzes, weekly quizzes over the reading. And last but not least, our big project is actually the professional training. As an administrator, you'll be doing lots of training, and some of you may have already done training. And so I want you to develop a training for your general ed teachers regarding special education. It can be on RTI, it can be on high-stakes testing, inclusion, modifications, and accommodations. Maybe an area that you know needs work on in schools, or improvement on behavior, how to deal with behavior in the classroom for children diagnosed with special needs, and all of these things are very possible for training. So I want you to choose something that's real for you and that you could possibly use and take with you. And the last thing is that you will actually do a video explaining your presentation. You don't have to go through the whole presentation, but you're going to do a short video just explaining what your presentation is about and what the teachers that you are training will gain from that particular training that you've done. And so that's kind of our big culminating professional training activity. Now on the quizzes and our final exam, you're allowed to use your book. I recommend it, but you want to make sure that you're going through and getting as much out of it as you can. And so I'm going to try to post videos kind of weekly or bi-weekly to keep you up on what's happening in the classroom, what we saw last week, what we talked about last week, and then what I'm expecting from your assignment this week. So welcome to class. I'm excited to be working with all of you, and we'll talk to you soon.